Welcome everybody. So this is my custom YouTube user interface in the PS3 browser, and I'm hoping Google would like the new feature I've just added, so much so that they might be willing to give me a small cut of the advertising revenue. So let me show you what happens when you now play a video. So I just press X or enter. And let me pause it. So now I actually can play a video advert before the actual video. So in the bottom right hand corner there you can see the 5-second countdown YouTube has, and once that completes then I will be able to skip the advert as normal. But if I haven't actually seen an advert before, I'm typically quite happy to watch it, unless it's something that doesn't interest me in the slightest. So here of course we have Google's Nexus 6, and all I would need to serve the video adverts would be for Google to embed either just a regular YouTube video address of the advert, or the even better would be the video feed itself. So there you go. So it seamlessly loads the actual video after the video advert. So let's exit full screen there, and let's pause that. Okay, so let's actually try that on another video. If I go back to the main menu, let's just select the next one here, and we'll actually skip the advert here after a point. So I'll press X or enter again. So for this ad, it's the Nexus 9 tablet. So again, you could start watching this in full screen, but at any point if you've had enough, when you exit full screen you can then skip it. And there you go, it's now playing the actual video again. So let's pause that. So I'm really hoping Google might be willing to work with me on this. Instead of perhaps shutting down the Bookmarklet once and for all, I'm hoping they might go the other direction and recognise that, if we can be generating some income from it, why not? Because the user interface is a nice alternative to the YouTube app. But I imagine from their point of view, the more people that use YouTube, the better. And while we're on here, a few recent changes I thought I'd mention. I've added the subscribe button. So I'm subscribed to Watch Mojo at the moment, so I could unsubscribe if I wanted to. And you'll notice to the right of that I show the number of people who've subscribed to the channel, as that's quite an interesting statistic. YouTube only shows that if you aren't subscribed, but they might want to consider showing it like I do always. Another additional thing they might want to do is to actually show the change in subscribers since the last time the user visited, which you could show on the right hand side, like for example, if it said plus 50, that would mean 50 new users have subscribed since last time. Now, another new feature I've just added here is this web tab up the top. And what this allows you to do is to load a web page, by default to the YouTube video comments, which you can read while the video is playing in the background, so you can hear the music or whatever. So let's actually try that. So I'm going to leave the default selection there, and to get the pop-up to appear, the video actually needs to be running, and then you just turn off JavaScript. So Tools, JavaScript off, and give it a second, and as you can see, there are the YouTube comments for this particular video. Now you can only read them. You can't actually add your own comment. But even so, that's some might find that a handy feature, which is best used with the actual controller, because scrolling with the remote doesn't work particularly well. Okay, so and to get rid of the pop-up, you just turn JavaScript back on, like so. And let's pause the video again. Okay, so let's go back to the main area again, and another major feature that I've added fairly recently is a search which you can filter and sort. So let's try, how about we do a search for PS3, and you have to actually initiate the search, you have to actually move down in the XMB. Okay, so there you go, there are the and if I hold down the down button, you'll see it does a fast scroll of the results, and I could load more of them, like so. Okay, let's scroll all the way back up to the top again, and let's try applying the date filter. So how about we show the PS3 videos for this week? There you go. So what have we got here? Uncharted 2 gameplay walkthrough, and so on. So let's actually try playing one of these just to show this is working nicely. So you see, I actually got an error message, a video not found error message, and that's because YouTube has just recently made an effort to block probably specifically this user interface. But of course, if we were going to work together, then that issue would go away. You know, in the past, you would never get that video not found message. So how about it, Google? I mean, if you followed my my posts on YouTube, you'll know my aim has never been to prevent you from earning advertising revenue from the videos. I only bypassed the ads on the video pages themselves because they could cause a nasty crash in the PS3 browser. But again, if that issue was resolved, which is probably quite easy on from your end, I could of course restore the full advertising support on the video page as well. Um, and you know, I mean, if at the end of the day you're not willing to go as far as giving me a small cut of the revenue, that's not the end of the world. But obviously, I would like the my UI to continue at least until September next year, which is when my web server is paid up to. So cross fingers, and over to you, Google.